Good morning, everybody. This is Sam Duncan with French Brothers Homes. I'm standing in front of a Berlin floor plan that we have here in Las Cruces, New Mexico in our Metro Arcadia community. Now, this Berlin floor plan is really special because it's the first one we've ever built. It's the first one we have standing. It's fully completed and move-in ready. This is 4 beds, 3 baths, and it stands at 2,134 square feet. This is about 200 yards away from Red Hawk Golf Course, and there's a bunch of parks and other things within this community that make it really, really special. So we're gonna go on inside here in a second. I'm gonna show off the front yard first, and then we'll walk you through the entire home. And if you have any questions about it, please feel free to reach out. Thank you very much, and let's get started. Now I just want to start off by showing that there's just a rock wall here on this side, so you're gonna get a ton of additional parking. At the end here, that's where they're doing some new lots, and then past those lots that they're developing is actually BLM land. So you can take your toys out there, dirt bikes, razors, whatever it is that you like to do, hiking, walking your dogs. It's a great area for that. And then over here to the left, there's another subdivision, and within that subdivision, they're actually building a park. It has a basketball court, a big grass area, a good playground for kids, and that's just walking distance from here as well. This is the home that we're going to be showcasing today. So again, it's a Berlin floor plan. We did our contemporary elevation on this home, which has a really sleek and modern finish. I'm going to show you the side gates here for a second. So we have tons of room here on this side. If you needed to pull a trailer or equipment back there to landscape the backyard, it's very easy to do and very accessible. And you're actually going to have that on both sides. So we'll go over here as well. Even more room on that side. I believe that's about 12 feet of swing gates there. You have a 4-foot portion that does not swing. So if you wanted to put in your own custom gates that swing a little bit wider, that's also very doable. In the front, we do landscape our yards, so you're gonna get that 3/4 gravel. You're gonna have a nice arroyo run, and then you have some bushes and trees mixed in there. That's also gonna be on subsurface strip, so it waters itself. So if you need to go out of town, you don't really need to worry about it. Now you do have 2 coach lights on each side of your garage, so that's going to light up really nicely at night. And then you can see that light there above the door as well in front of that 5-panel frosted door. And we're going to head on inside. Alright, so coming up to the front, you can see already you've got this little entryway where you can put a bench, you can put some plants in. Gives you a little bit of privacy and kind of protects your front door from the wind as well. The front door is going to be a 5-panel frosted door, which has a really elegant and modern look to it. I think fits in with the contemporary elevation of the home. The flooring is going to be ceramic tile. It has a nice natural wood look to it, so a very sturdy product that's going to look good and isn't really going to go out of style anytime soon. Now to the right here, we're going to have an ensuite. So this first bedroom is going to have its own bathroom in it. We've got a nice mohawk carpet here, so it's nice and plush. It feels really soft and has some good padding underneath. And then you're going to have this bathroom here. I don't know why I reached my hand in there. This bathroom actually has a motion switch on it. So when you walk in, it turns on the lights automatically. Really nice finishes there. You've got quartz countertops, you've got an undermount sink, you have maple cabinets that have a nice kind of navy blue stain on them. We'll head out this way. You're going to have a linen closet here on your left. This is a nice wide hallway, so it feels like a good grand entryway. Also, you have really tall ceilings here, so it just feels really open and really airy when you first walk into the home. And have this linen closet, and there's some room on the sides too for some additional storage there. And then we have a centralized area if you wanted to plug in your Wi-Fi modem here. We're going to have an outlet, and behind that blank faceplate there's going to be a coaxial cable, so you can tie your Wi-Fi modem into there if you wanted to. And directly across from that, we're going to have a hallway that's going to have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom in between those bedrooms. So this will be the first bedroom we'll head on into. You're going to have a nice operable window within this bedroom. It's a pretty good size, and you actually even have a good walk-in closet here. So that's really nice. Pretty deep there too. Goes in, I would say, probably about 3 feet, and is about 4 feet wide there. down to the end, we have another bedroom here across from that one. Also is going to have an operable window within it. Really like the rounded corners that we do within the homes. So that's going to be throughout the home. You'll have that bullnose finish. And then also we do 2x6 construction. You can tell it does have a little bit of a wider windowsill there. With our 2x6 construction, we're also setting our studs 24 on center. So in doing that, we can put 30% more insulation into the home. So it makes it a very, very energy efficient home. And then also touching on that, we do a blown in bibs insulation. Now that bibs insulation gets every inch, it's an R value of 4.2. So we end up at about an R21 in the walls and an R40 in the roof. So overall, you're getting a very energy efficient home with French Brothers, and all of our products are actually built that way. Again, we're going to have the motion sensor light here when we step in. Nice tile there. There's a good schlutering finish, which I think just gives it a little bit of a cleaner look. Nice little accent there. It's a good touch. And then you have the quartz countertops in here as well. I also think this is really cool. The sinks in all the bathrooms are going to be a little bit easier to clean up. This is made by Delta, and this just pulls out so you can clean up any hair or toothpaste or anything that gunks up within those sinks and just makes it a little bit easier. And then Delta actually has a patent where it's magnetized here in the front, so it just pulls itself back in, holds itself nice and tidy. It's really cool there. And then we'll come on into the living room. This is a huge living room, you can already see. We do have our cable outlet and Cat 6 there, so you can set up your TV on this wall, which there's room for any size TV you want to put on there. It's a really large wall. And we also have a designated area for your dining space. So it separates the living room and the dining area while still giving you that open concept, which is really, really nice. And then we'll have the quartz countertops in here as well. It's going to be a 3cm quartz. And these cabinets just look really, really good with it. With that navy blue, it kind of brings out some of the flaking that you see within the quartz. So I think it pairs really well together. And then you're going to have this workstation sink. So it's a huge sink, really modern finish. You're going to have some cabinets on this side too. We are going to include some of these appliances. So you'll get your dishwasher, you're going to get the oven, you're going to get the microwave, all included by us. Now we do give you the option to get your own refrigerator if you have a fancy refrigerator that you prefer or have in mind, but then we also offer one if you wanted to add it through us. So we do like to give you the option there. You're going to have a walk-in pantry with 4 shelves there on that side as well as on the left side. And then we're going to have a 2-car garage out this way, which we'll get to in a second. This side we're going to have some shelves because it is within the laundry room, so you can store soaps or anything that you need there. And then there's going to be a shelf above the laundry units themselves there as well. And then heading out to the 2-car garage. So we do finish our garages here. So you'll get a coat of paint all the way around, so it gives it a nice clean finish. You're going to have a Chamberlain motor that's going to be included. Instead of being chain driven, it's going to be belt driven, so it's a little bit quieter and more of an efficient motor. Also, it pairs to your phone, so if you weren't home and you wanted to let somebody in, you can just get on the app, push the button, and it's going to open that garage for you. That garage door is actually going to be insulated as well, so it's going to keep a lot of heat out. And then you're going to have your control timer for the front yard landscaping. That's going to control the irrigation in the front. Now we also do a heat pump water heater, so that's going to be a 50-gallon water heater with a heat pump on top. Those are really cool because it pulls in ambient air, compresses that air, and then pushes the heated air into the water. And it's going to be 3 times more energy efficient than your standard hot water heater would be. Also, it's really cool because this little fan on the side kind of works like an AC would, and it blows out cool air, so that's going to cool off your garage within the summertime as well. There's a lot of natural lighting here. We do have recessed lights throughout and these good pendant lights. You'll get that fan included over there, but you do have this big triple panel sliding door here that just, really lets in a lot of natural light. And then you're going to have a good peek at the Oregon Mountains as well. And it's a good sized yard there in the back. And we did do the extended covered patio here as well. So that portion is going to be covered. And then saving the best for last, we're going to head into the primary bedroom here, which is a very spacious bedroom with this tray ceiling. You get two operable windows here. And it's just a massive bedroom. We'll have the same countertops and cabinets that we saw throughout the home there. Same pull-outs there as well that we saw earlier that was on the faucet. You get within the master as well. And I think it's really nice too because you actually get this vanity space. So you still have the dual undermount sinks, but you actually have a space where you can roll up and use it as a vanity. So it's really functional. I know it's something my wife would love. We have a good walk-in shower here that's going to have a door to enclose it as well. I think that vertical blue tile accent is just a really cool look there as well. Now you have privacy into the toilet, and we're going to have this standalone bathtub. Some natural lighting there in the back. Nice tall rock wall over there for some privacy too. And then you're going to get a big old walk-in closet here. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the home. If you have any questions at all about it, please reach out to me, and if you would like to schedule a showing in person, I would love to do that as well. So I'm going to put my info here at the end of the video, and again, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you guys.